Hi guys, hope you're good, because I'm good, and hope you're good, and we can all be good together. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Abraham's Garage. In today's video, I'm going to go through the brand new Kia K5 GT and show you the features and the functions, the buttons of it, go through what it has to offer. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, give me that thumbs up. Let's go through the car and check it out together. Alright guys, starting with the front of the car, I just want to show you how aggressive it looks. You can even see the Kia and the lines on the hood. Makes it very sporty and very aggressive. And coming out, you can see the bumpers, all the lines throughout the car, and even how the lights blend into the car. And as you can see, these are the lights right there, and everything is LED. And again, this color is the Wolf Gray, as known as the Nardo Gray. Every different manufacturer has their own color name, but this is a very trendy color, and mixed with the black, I would say it really brings out the lines in the car. Let's go through the sides and take a look at the sideline of the car. As you can see, you have the Pirelli P0s on the car. Your mirrors have a turn signal on them, and the mirrors are blocked out, making it again sportier in terms of looks. And then going to the side, so do the side view. Something else I want to talk to you about is the back. Look how aggressive the back looks. So the first thing I want to start off with is the quad tip exhaust. They're all chrome, and obviously they make a statement that this is a sports car. You do have your rear diffuser located right there, again making it more sportier. And then you have your spoiler, which is also black. Again, part of the design I want to talk about is this black part right here. So believe it or not, this is actually part of the trunk, but it's made blacked out. And then you have this chrome line running all through the back. And the reason they did that is they're trying to make it again look more sporty and make it look like a sportback type of car. So they went with this design, and it really works. It does make it look sporty. You do have air vents on both sides, on the left and the right side. Unfortunately, they are fake, but in terms of giving the car looks, it makes it look really nice. And the tire size for this particular car is 245/40/19. Obviously, they come with the Pirelli P0s from factory. And if you go closer to the brake caliper, you can see the GT logo located on them. Very nice. Again, little details here and there that make the car look sporty. Alright guys, well, let's get inside of the car, see what it has to offer. It does have the smart key access system, so you just press this button to lock and then pull it up to unlock. And once you open the door and try to get in the car has a special chime that it makes, letting you know you've opened the door and you're about to get in the car. Alright guys, starting with the inside of the car and the steering wheel. On the left side, we have your mode button, which changes between different settings for your audio. So like, let's say going between your AM, FM, USB, AUX, and this and that. And this is what you would control your media. So up and down for your music. Coming down, you have your accept and decline buttons for your phone. Right up, it would be your button for your volume control, and then next thing would be your voice command. So either you want to use Siri or the voice command that comes with the car. Coming on to the right side, we have a button where it controls different things in your gauge cluster. You have your smart cruise control button, so you can press this, and then this would be like your distance keeping. And then this would actually be your smart steering wheel control. You can press the smart steering wheel control and just have the car steer itself, and you can just gas and brake, or you can have everything be controlled via the smart system. And obviously these would be the up and down buttons to increase and decrease for your cruise control, and this would control your menu in the gauge cluster. So let's just go through the menu and show a couple things. So once we have the car and auxiliary, you can see that that's what we have right there. Something very interesting is you have oil temp, torque, and turbo gauges built right into the car. So if you want to look at those things, manage and keep track of what you're using or when you're using it, you can do that. If you press the button one more time, you have everything. Obviously, once the car is on and running, you would see everything to do with your cruise control and lane keeping and distance keeping. Press it one more time, You have your compass. Press it one more time. You have your info. We have trip, average consumption, timer. You can go up and back, up and down. You have tire pressure. You have attention level. And then you can have your digital speed. And then it goes back to the same thing. Going on to the side for the knobs, on your left side you have everything to do with your light control, your signals, and your high beam. And then on the right you have everything to do with your wiper controls, so washer fluid, windshield washer, and obviously this car has the automatic and the rain sensing wipers. This is one of those cars, again, having two different knobs differentiate things. One more thing that you do notice on your steering wheel is your paddle shifters. Obviously this car is an automatic one and it comes with paddle shifters. Good thing about it is that you have 290 horsepower and sometimes you want to rip around, so it's good to have these paddle shifters. All right, so something else with the steering wheel is that it is flat bottom, so this is again for the GT and the GT line, something to make it more sporty. Coming onto the side, on the left side we have 3 buttons located up top, and the first one, which is this one, is basically your interior light dimmer. Second one is your lane keeping, and the third one is traction control off. Coming down we have trunk release button right there. When you come to the sides, we have everything to do with your window controls, your window control lock, your central lock, and your mirror controls. One thing to know is all 4 windows are automatic. Alright guys, so starting with the menu, with the navigation system, the first thing is you can have different accounts and have different settings for every single person. So basically, once you get in the car, you can have and choose different accounts. As you can see, this is the starting screen. Alright, so now if you have this menu, you want to slide it over. That's when you have different features and different buttons. So on this screen you can see map, navigation, phone projection, voice memo, climate, HD radio, media, sound of nature, Yuvo, which is a special app for the car, and setup. Pull one more over, you have notifications, you have user manual. Going back, I'm going to show you a couple of the features and the functions. So click on map, and you have the full map actually embedded into the car. This is a car that you don't need Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You can use those, but it does come with an actual map installed within the car. And if you press navigation, now you can put in your address and different things. So you can have just a map display, or you can press a navigation button to have the navigation display. Also very good. Going back to home, you have phone. You press the phone, you can see you can add manage devices, phone projection, so that's if you want to project something from your phone. Voice memo, climate, click on climate just to see what climate has. So you can see climate settings active upon weather fluid, auto defog. Going back, you can have your radio. Click on the radio, different options to go from there. This particular one, being the GT, has the Bose surround sound, and I could tell you it's absolutely amazing. Sounds very nice. Have media, click on there. Again, shows different options that you can go from here. So you have FM, Sirius XM, sound of nature, AM. It has something very interesting I want to show you guys, sound of nature. So if we were to click on the sound of nature button, you can have different options play throughout the car. So this particular one is a rainy day. You can go to a calm sea wave, warm fireplace. It's interesting feature. I haven't really seen this in any other car, but it could definitely set a mood. So if you're a young person, don't have a lot of money, don't have a lot of places to go, you can just get in your Kia, enjoy the sportiness, and after go buy a warm fire or a calm sea. Interesting feature. Just show you a couple buttons on the side. So on this side we have map, navigation, your favorite button. Going on to the other side, we have radio, media, seek and track, and setup. So everything to do with your audio controls. And then obviously right here, we have your volume control for up and down. All right guys, something cool I want to show you is it has to do with your driver performance and setup. So if you were to click on the driver and you click on the vehicle, You can see many different things. I do want to mention here that this particular car has the heads-up display. Obviously, a lot of things you can see here you can manage and change, like your driver's assistance, driving mode, and things like that. But something I want to show you is the cluster change. So if you go to the cluster change, as you can see right now, it's linked to drive. So what that means is once you change your drive select system, the cluster will change. But you do have different looks they can change from here. So if we were to change that from link to drive, you have A, which looks like this. And if we go on B, you have it changed to that. C, D. So coming down from your infotainment system, you have your hazard buttons with the air vents located right there. So coming down to the climate control, obviously to turn it on, you can just press one of these knobs, or, you know, play with the fans buttons right there. You have dual zone climate control. So this one would be for your left. The other one is for your right. Coming down, you have the off button. Get the air to come out straight from the front, your rear defrost, your fan speed controller to control where the air comes out from, your AC button, keeping the air in the car, and your front defrost. We have a shifter right here with sports mode, so you can actually shift manually from down there or with the paddle shifters above. Coming down, we have the automatic park and auto hold. Coming down, we have your heated steering wheel located right here, and then your heated and ventilated seats on the left and the right. So if you press down, you can see you have the ventilated seats, 3 levels, and then go through them 1, 2, 3. Press up, heated, and they illuminate different colors, and then go to them 1, 2, 3. And then right beside, we have your drive select menu. So I'm going to show you that momentarily. And coming down, we have your wireless charger, which I really like because it's an open area. It doesn't interfere with the things you want to put in the car or in the dash. Also, if you do have a bigger phone, it's going to fit there no problem. Now let's go through the drive mode and show you what it changes. So if we're in the instrument cluster right there and we press the drive mode, we go to sport. Instrument cluster changes, obviously the various settings, like vehicle changes too. We go sport plus, traction control automatically goes off, and then we have the custom option where you can actually adjust your transmission, your steering, and various things to your liking. Okay, so something else that I want to show you, you do have a backup camera. Once you put it in reverse, you have your backup camera with guidance line and backup sensor showing onto the side. Plus, something else that does happen is that both of your mirrors from the left and the right, they come down to give you better visibility. Alright guys, I just want to give you a look at the back of the car. This is how it looks like. You have your vents plus your charger located right there. And then on the side, you have your window control with a heated seat button, 2-stage heated seats for the back. Also, you do have the similar intrusion in piano black once you want to close the door if you're not able to reach it. Alright guys, something else I want to show you are the seats. I want to show you have the GT logo right there. They have red going all around. Plus, you have red stitching going all around the car. Again, very nice touch, making it very sporty. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna give you a look of the engine. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbo. Alright guys, well that's a full review of the Kia K5 GT. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hope to see you soon on my next video. Have a good one.